Hello everyone, I'm Jasmine Zhang Yuting. Today I'm going to talk about visionary leadership. Here you can see the structure, the contents of my presentation. First part is about understanding of vision. What is vision? What is the definition concept of vision? Second part is the definition concept and the characteristics of visionary leadership. Third part, how to improve it. Fourth part, its impact, its influence, its effect on educational institution. At last, we are going to discuss the challenges, the difficulties of visionary leadership. Let's start from the first part. What is vision? Vision comes from a Latin word, videre. It means seeing. I list several definitions from different researchers and educators. It could be a dream, hope, or possibility which can promote people to create future. It's also a internal compass lead to shared values, beliefs, purpose, and goals. Vision creates tension between the real and the ideal, pushing people to work together to reduce the gap. As George Washington said that, where there is no vision, there is no hope. Now we know what is vision. Let's talk about what is vision in education. I show you two examples. The first one is vision of University of Malaya to be an internationally renowned institution of higher learning in research, innovation, publication, and teaching. Another one, vision of Harvard University. We have committed to creating and sustaining the conditions that enable all Harvard College students to experience an unparalleled educational journey that is intellectually, socially, and personally transformative. From the examples, we can conclude that vision in education could be the compass for leaders to lead the educational organization. It is a way to reconnecting schools to an increasingly alienated public. And vision is educational platform where people have agreement on the school's beliefs, aims, methods, and the climate to create a community of mind that can guide behavior. That's vision in educational setting. Now we know what is vision in education. We should also know the relationship, the correlation between vision and leadership. Vision and leadership are inseparable concepts. It is important direction for leadership behavior. It's also regarded as an important component of effective leadership. They have close relationship to transform and improve learning. Visionary leadership can be regarded as a tool for achieving educational missions. Leaders should be able to accurately select the vision that fits the organization's future development. That's the close relationship correlation between them. We all know that vision have various advantages and strengths. It can stimulate enthusiasm, can drive awareness to motivate hard work, and help employees, help students, teachers to achieve their goal, uh, improve advancement, and outperform other institutions. For example, universities. We have different various ranking. We always want to outperform other universities and ranked at the top. That's why we need good vision. How to form good vision? Like Robert concluded that clarifying the direction of organizational policy change in general. That's the first point. Second, encouraging employees, encouraging students, teachers to do things in the right direction. Third, helping the process of certain action coordination from different people. Okay, in the first part, we discuss what is vision, what is educational vision, how to form good vision. For the better understanding, I'll show you a video from Dr. Ken, Becoming Visionary.
Welcome to Inspirational Moments. I'm Dr. Ken Keys. What's your vision for your life? One of the things that came out recently in a study of high performers by a colleague of mine is that the number one habit of high performers is clarity. Well, clarity means vision. So what is your vision? What is it that you want in life? Now, that's different than goals. Vision is really this overarching philosophy or statement. So my purpose in life is to help others to live, lead, and work on purpose. That's my purpose statement. But my vision is to produce learning experiences, such as this video, to encourage others to realize their potential. So if it's online, if it's print, if it's writing an article, if it's doing a podcast. So what's your vision? In other words, this should be driving your decisions, your direction, what you should be doing. I mean, there's all kinds of parables from Christianity to Buddhist to whatever, that if I don't have a vision, I perish. My encouragement to you as you watch this video and then read this article is that take the time to get clear about your direction. That's where your highest energy is. That is where your highest contribution is. And when you establish that vision, interesting enough, those things that you need in your life to be able to fulfill it start to be attracted. You start to notice those things. You start to also make decisions where you don't go in a direction that is draining for you. So my encouragement to you is that if you're not clear about your vision, that you would make that your vision, is that your next goal or your purpose is to find your purpose. Your purpose is to clarify what your vision is. And from there, you can set goals to go to the next level.
Okay, what do you learn from the video? Yes, it's the time to have our right direction, the goal, and our vision. Part 2, what is visionary leadership? Here, I also find some explanations from the previous researchers. A visionary leadership is a builder of new draw working with imagination and insight. A visionary leader works with the power of intentionality, and the eyes are on horizon, not just on the near at hand. Their social Innovators, change agents see in the big picture and thinking strategically. A visionary leader is also one with strong background and the ability to see the future. Visionary leaders have the power to direct people to achieve goals, build networks with other institutions, provide incentives, motivation, and reward. If you cannot have a clear overview, clear understanding from these explanations, I also reviewed some articles not only in the educational area but also in politics and the business management field. In their eyes, who are the visionary leaders? Yes, they are all visionary leaders, and they have a common characteristic. They are social innovators, change agents, dreams thinkers, risk takers, good communicator, responsible imaginator, and they are have confidence and they are creators. What is visionary leadership? From an article in 2019, Visionary Leadership Strategies in Advancing Educational Institutions, the authors summarized that designing the future to create a productive education, establishing leaders as agents of change, positioning leaders as determinants of organization direction, being trainers or professional mentors, being able to demonstrate the power of knowledge based on professional experience and education. Another author, Taylor, constructed a framework to show the relationship between visionary leadership, traditional leadership, change and innovation, and strategic thinking. Here, I also compared managerial leaders, strategic leaders, and visionary leaders. Compare the differences between them. Managers always focus on control, want stability, and to pursue the existing order. And strategic leaders always focus on goals. How about visionary leaders? They are future-oriented. Concerned with risk-taking, they always focus on change. What are the key characteristics of visionary leadership? I will show you the research during different periods. Dennis and Nara said that a commitment to core spiritual values, a clear inspirational vision and communication, respectful, empowering relationship, innovative, have the power of imagination. Then, always having adherence, being totally result-oriented, influencing others to get support, raising challenges, necessary and affordable new visions. More recently, research in 2010, focusing on a challenged future and be able to anticipate the future. Being a professional coach directing people toward the expected work professionalism. That's all the key characteristics of visionary leadership. Visionary leaders have a clear future direction and a vision as a future picture agreed with a sense of togetherness that have a high commitment to realize it. In summary, there are four main factors for varies consist of visionary leadership. First, core values. Second, clear vision. Third, empowering relationship. The last one is innovative action. Now we are going to talk about the necessity of visionary leadership. Why we need it, the significance, the meaning of it. Because we have problem here. We all want a clear future, clear goal about future, but it is uncertain. So many uncertainty, unpredictable change we are facing. We need to overcome the old vision. That is a problem. That is a necessity. We need to improve visionary leadership to open the gates of advancement achievement, to improve the performers in order to pursue educational quality, to receive the tendency towards meaningful changes. That's all the meaning of it. For educational institutions, we need clearly direction for all organization members. And for the members, for the school members, we need to use various ways to effectively shape the vision so that each member can have a vision and can transform it into the practical action. Okay, here is another video to show you the need, the necessity of it. From John, the world need more visionaries.
I believe the world needs more visionaries. Some of you would say, well, what is a visionary and why does the world need more of them? I guess, first of all, if we're going to have an intelligible conversation, we have to begin by defining what vision really is. Vision is more than just the ability to see. It's more than just the ability to have sight. Vision could be perceived as a picture of a preferred future. Some would say that vision is a portrait of future possibilities. But for the sake of this talk today, I want you to imagine that vision is what could be, what should be, what will be, despite what is. Now, and here it is, one of the wisest, wealthiest men in history. He penned a proverb and he addresses the value of vision. His name is Solomon. And here is what Solomon penned. He says, where there is no vision, the people will perish. But he that keeps the law, happy is he. Solomon discovered that in the presence of vision, number one, that when vision is present, things live, they thrive, they progress. In the absence of vision, however, things die. They decree and they decease. But the other aspect is this, that I believe the world needs more visionaries because visionaries are the carriers of hope. Wherever vision is present, things are going to live, they're going to thrive. So Solomon was an incredibly wise man who understood the value of vision. And I believe in this room we have three kinds of visionaries that are going to emerge that the world really needs. Number one, the world needs a kind of visionaries to emerge who have personal passions that they will pursue. Your personal passion could push you into the driving seat of casting vision that would change the world. something that you have a personal passion about, that it fuels your pursuit, and then you begin to see what could be, what should be, what will be, despite what is. The second kind of visionary that I believe is in this room, maybe would you touch the person next to you and say, is he speaking about you? The second kind of visionary that's going to emerge in this world, I believe that the world needs clearly, it's not just those who have a personal passion, but there are people who are going to emerge that see a problem that they want to solve. The problem solvers. You're probably a person that's irritated by the things you see, and you want to solve the problem. Well, you could be the person who sees what could be, what should be, what will be, despite what is. You can solve the problem of autism if you put your imagination in the game. You could change the recidivism rate of inmates going back and forth into prison if you put your imagination into the game. The third and final kind of visionary that I believe the world needs, and you could be the person. This time I don't want you touching them, touch yourself.